Hello and welcome to our 5 minutes with Ekaterina tips and tricks during the language learning. And today I want to talk to you about how to perform well during your test when you are taking any kind of language examinations. As a teacher, I encounter this problem a lot. I see that lots of my students struggle with it, and I also have to pass different tests. I passed my IELTS in January, and actually I didn't perform that well. I wanted to perform better, but the result was pretty good, and it was just my expectations that were not met. It doesn't matter why do you need your examination, why do you need to pass your test. At school, at university, during the adult life, it's always stressful, and we always want to perform better during the language tests. And also, when I'm talking about motivation, and if you feel demotivated, it's a good idea just to prepare for some kind of language test. It can be English test, Ukrainian test, Russian test, Spanish, Romanian, any kind of language that they're learning. You can just to think that, okay, I will pass my exam. And I will do it in 1 year, or I will do it in 6 months. And it will make you more driven towards your language goals. So it doesn't matter why. Let's talk about how. How can you perform better when you're taking this test? The first way is be realistic. If you don't know any language now, there is no way you can get B2 or C1 or C2 in language. That's literally no way. So just evaluate your ability, think if you can do it, and if you feel that you can do, you're one step from B2, you're now B1, but you know that you're one step from B2 and your target is B2, you can try. Give it a try. And before doing it, think about the date of the test. Usually when you're preparing for the language test, you know the certain date of the test, and you will need to prepare in advance. For serious language tests, it can take you from 8 months to as long as 1.5 years to prepare for certain test. And you will need to think that you will need to leave enough time for it. Then, a good idea is to have the test samples and test topics. When you have test topics and test samples, it will help you to organize yourself. When you have enough time and when you have the program of the test, you have the topics, you know what to do, here's the time to prepare. And there's a saying, practice makes perfect, which in this case is only the half truth. Because the smart practice makes perfect. Be smart here. And the life hack I can give you, and actually I read about it online, it's not only me, is to organize yourself and organize your topics in the way how difficult they are for yourself. Because lots of people just concentrate on easy topics, and I'm not exception. When I was preparing for my IELTS, I just divided everything into equal topics, and I just did 1 hour a day of listening, 1 hour a day of speaking, 1 hour a day of writing, and another hour is for grammar. So I was just doing 1 hour by 1 hour. But my problem is that my weak point is writing, and I didn't concentrate enough on my writing. I was good in listening, I'm perfect in reading, I'm not boasting, but that's my channel about reading. So I do like to read, and I'm an expert when it comes to reading. And I still spend the whole hour reading text, practicing, which I already have. Practicing the skill which is good enough. And I didn't practice enough my writing. So I can see it on the test results. Actually, I'm bad in speaking too for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too shy. So instead of practicing my writing and practicing my speaking, I was practicing everything equally. Don't repeat this mistake. Just follow another structure. Find your weak points. And just mark them. If it's certain topic, if it's a topic about pollution or environment or government, you don't know it, mark this topic as hard. And if it's reading, if it's my personal life, how old I am, where do I live, and it's easy for you, mark it as easy. And now when you have easy points and hard points, think how much time do you have before the test, and organize yourself in the way you're doing. Firstly, hard. You're starting with the hard points. And hard points, they should have your weaknesses, they should have more attention, which means that you will need to concentrate more time on them. Spend more time and more efforts on your weak points, which you want to improve before your exam. Don't concentrate only on the easy points or majority on the easy points. It is hard because I like reading, I don't like writing. That's why I would rather spend my time on reading, not on writing. But nobody cares when they give you the test. When you have this paper, there wouldn't be, okay, this person prefers this and this person prefers this. Take your time, think about your time, think about the test date. Now think about the topics you have, how hard they are. The hardest topics would be now and more time. The easiest topics will be later and less time. And start practicing in this way. Take as much of the test materials as you possibly have. Take the examples, take the mock tests, take the test samples from previous times, read about other people's mistakes. You will just do all of this, but do it in a smart way I described. And don't forget about your personal habits. Don't be stressed too much. Just if you have a habit doing exercises 1 hour a day, just still do it. You can do it 30 minutes a day, but still do it. If you need to do some kind of, shopping or talking to your family on the phone if you don't live with them, or just spending time with your kids, still do it. Your test is important, but it's not the only way, and the most important is your health. The more healthy you are, the more calm you are, the better you will perform during the test. Trust me. So think about your health, drink enough water, eat enough, follow your diet, follow your normal routine, and just follow your preparational plan according to, just write down your plan. Don't think that you know it, just write it down and just follow it one by one, step by step. If you see that something you're still weak in, you started it now and you're still weak in, maybe you can add additional time for your preparation. If you cannot, you can just go down and just follow other topics. What else can be done? If you have questions, ask. Find somebody who's an expert and ask people. Don't hesitate, ask now. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to everybody that you're going to pass the test and ask their advice. Or maybe somebody is good in something. People will offer their help. You wouldn't even imagine how many people offered their help when I told that I'm going to pass my IELTS. And that's amazing. You have this resource you don't even know about. Just tell everybody, talk to people, ask your questions. And if there is any chance that any of your friends, or even not friends, anyone is doing the same, create a small group and help each other. Ask the questions you don't understand, explain what you understand. It also helps you to remember it better. It also helps you to look at the problem from different angle. Just don't think that it's only your problem, only your business. Try to seek more help. And that is how it should work. That's what works for me. I hope that will work for you too. Please let me know in the comments what is better, what is the best way to do it. Also, if you like the channel, please support it on Patreon. I'm so happy, I'm so motivated because my patrons trust me and show that they want to see more of these videos. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what do you think, and I hope to meet you very soon. Goodbye for now.